Hey beautiful people, thank you for popping in to see what's happening down on the farm today. Well, I've been a bit slack with my herbal stuff, so I thought today I'd put together a little herbal first aid kit. I mean, it's what works for our family, might not work for yours. So do your research and make up your little kit yourselves. So this can also be looked at with, I guess, what if poo-poo hits the fan tomorrow and there's no more chemists or anything? What are you going to do if certain situations arise? Can't talk again today. Okay, so what am I going to start with? Actually, going through this, I've realised I'm missing stuff out of this first aid kit of mine. So I've got a bigger lot of herbal stuff. This is just a lot of stuff that will do a lot of things, if that makes sense. All right, first one, aloe vera. If you don't have it growing in your garden, get some in. It's great, all purpose, for cooling and healing, for burns and common kitchen. Jeez, I don't even have false teeth. Kitchen scalds and burns. I actually have that in my fridge ready to go if anyone gets sunburnt or whatever. I've got it there. I've also got aloe vera growing in the garden, which is a lot better on your burns when you just take a bit out of your garden and put the gel on you. One thing I'm missing, which is the next thing, Arnica Gel or cream. So Arnica flowers have anti-inflammatory and circulation stimulating properties. So it's good for sore muscles, sprains, strains and bruises. But don't put it on broken skin. So I've actually put Arnica on my shopping list as a thing to get. Oh, I didn't get my calendula flowers out. So calendula's next. So if you make a calendula and comfrey salve, it has astringent, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory and wound healing properties. And comfrey actually stimulates the growth of new tissue and helps to heal wounds. So another one that we've got, where is it in my little box of chips? Chamomile. Chamomile tea is great. It's a nice tea. It's also gentle enough for children. Again, do your own research. So chamomile has a mild sedative, antispasmodic and anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. It promotes relaxation, relieves indigestion, and when applied topically, soothes skin irritations. There you go. If you've got a skin I can't talk today. If you have a skin irritation, grab a chamomile tea bag, put a little bit of water, in a cup, put a little bit of water on it. Once it's cooled down, just squeeze out the tea bag and put the tea bag on it. It does work. But again, do your own research. Okay. Another one that I need to get that I'm lacking in is citronella. Which, you don't want bugs around you, do you? But I don't even have citronella candles. How slack am I? So, what are we up to? Echinacea. Echinacea. Didn't I bring anything with echinacea in it? I'm sure I have. Somewhere in here. Yes, of course I did. Silly me. So yeah, immune defense. So we all know that echinacea is very good for you for colds, flus, etc. So that's your echinacea. The other thing I haven't got in my preps at the moment, but I have a tree outside, is elderberry. But I do have in my first aid kit something that has elderberry in it. So we all know that elderberry compounds prevent cold and flu viruses from invading and infecting cells. If you're flying or otherwise potentially exposed to viruses, taking elderberry is a good preventative. And if you do come down with a cold or flu, elderberry can hasten your recovery time. So I do have an elderberry tree outside. I do have to collect the berries of it, and I'm actually going to be making a tincture out of the elderberries, so stay tuned for that. All right, what else have we got? Better get them out of the way. All right, eucalyptus oil. Everyone's got eucalyptus oil, don't you? Hey? All right, I've got heaps of different oils here. All right, that's one of my eucalyptus. I think I've also got, that's my, hang on, which one's this one? This is the blue mallee eucalyptus, and I've got normal eucalyptus. So we know that eucalyptus is an antibiotic and antiviral. Eucalyptus is great for colds, flus, and sinus infections. Just get some hot water, put some essential oil drops in that water, towel overhead, breathe it in. I'm sure we've all done that. So, but you cannot take it internally. If you're going to use it on the outside of your body, where am I up to? Yeah, if you're going to use it on the outside of your body, you need to dilute it with an essential oil. You know, something like jojoba. I think this one's a sweet almond. So what you do is you get yourself a little bottle like that, put oil in it, and put drops into there. So if you're wondering about dilutions, there's some good references online about, you know, how many drops to how much oil. You can also use coconut oil. I personally didn't even get, I am not prepared today, am I? So I actually use, for my essential oils, I use liquid coconut oil, because the other coconut oil solidifies, and I mean, if you want to get all greasy and stuff, but personally that's what I use. It's up to you what you use. All right, what are we up to next? Seeing as I'm going in alphabetical order, get rid of that and put that one down. So ginger, any sort of ginger, even ginger nut biscuits, would you believe? I tried them when I was pregnant and they worked. Or even, you know, get some crystallized ginger. So ginger is actually an antispasmodic and gas relieving properties. It soothes your digestion. It also helps with travel sickness as well. So you can actually get ginger tablets that are a travel sickness tablet. Personally, I'd rather just have some ginger nut biscuits or a tea or whatever to help with that. One of the best ever oils, which is one of my favorites. Where is it? There it is. That does just about everything. The good old lavender essential oil. So it's, as we all know, it's a calming oil. It's also an anti-inflammatory and has antiseptic properties. It's helpful for anxiety, insomnia, headaches, wounds, and burns. For most people, lavender essential oil can be applied directly to the skin. I wouldn't suggest ingesting it, not in that form, but you know, people make lavender cookies and stuff like that, I do believe. So yeah, you know, if you've got some anxiety or sleeping issues and stuff, you know, you can put some lavender drops on your pillow, have a lavender bath, have a nice cup of chamomile tea as well, and that should help you get to sleep. It doesn't work for me though. If I've got insomnia, I've got insomnia that night. I just forget about it. So the lavender is also really good for headaches. I've found if you just rub a couple of drops in your temple or at the back of your neck, for those that can't take peppermint because they're allergic to it, which brings me on to peppermint. Did I get peppermint out? I must have. Yes, I did. I've got so many essential oils, it's not funny. But they're all useful and I love them, especially in the vaporizers, because I really love aromatherapy. So peppermint, and I've also got the old peppermint tea. So peppermint helps to soothe an upset stomach. It can also clear sinuses and curbs itching from insect bites. If you have sensitive skin, dilute peppermint oil before applying. The other thing I've found too is sometimes peppermint can aggravate heartburn, or if you've got GORD or something like that, it can aggravate it, makes it play up a bit. Now another one that I have to add to my list is Valerian, which I don't have, which again is another, has a mild sedative in it, help with insomnia and tension, and it's a very mild pain reliever. And the next thing that I need to get as well is witch hazel. I've seen it in, you know, like our normal big box supermarket type things in the health aisle, and I've only really just started reading up on witch hazel. So it's a mild astringent, antiseptic and anti-inflammatory. So it's useful on insect bites and skin irritations. It's also excellent base for diluting essential oils. So there you go. And then the other thing that I stock in mine is honey. Honey works in so many ways. Did you know that after you've cooled a burn down, you can put honey over the top of it to help it settle down? Also great for sore throats, hence I've got those ones. You can just take the honey straight. That's the Manuka one, but I've also got a whole heap of raw honey. That's the only one I've bought from the shops. So they're just basic things to have in a herbal first aid kit. I mean, as you know, I love my herbs. I'm putting in a herbal garden. There's one more I forgot to put in there, which was clove oil. Told you my head's not with it today. Yeah, clove oil for toothache. Amazing stuff. And I've also got the toothache plant out the front, which I'll be showing you how to harvest and make a tincture out of it for toothache as well when it's ready to be harvested. Not quite yet. So yeah, a few things just to have on hand. It's better to go natural than, you know, stuff from the chemist. So like even you can make up your own little blends and stuff to either put on your body, put into a diffuser. I actually put essential oils on my salt lamps. We've got 4, I think, going in the house. So I use like tea tree and eucalyptus in the bathroom and the kitchen, and then in the bedrooms I use, you know, lavender on them. So yeah, it's a few little things just to have tucked away just in case. I mean, you've seen how much stuff I've got. I couldn't even bring it out and put it all on this table, honestly. But yeah, herbs, essential oils, essential in a first aid kit. So, well, for me anyway. So I hope this made sense, because my mind's all over the place today. So if you like what you saw, give us a big thumbs up. Please subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so you know every time we upload. Don't know what's happening this weekend. I know Agent's working tomorrow, and Sunday we're actually going to watch Adam Kilpatrick from Slewett Park Farm. He's performing not far from us this weekend, so we thought we'll go have lunch and listen to him. So if I don't see you over the weekend, have a great weekend, and that's it from me. Catch ya.